way in helping us to live long and die short. Most Americans now are too short for their weight, and we could go on and on and on about, all the unhealthy things about our country. But the bottom line for me is, in my practice, along with working with neuromuscular skeletal issues, and again, we dealt with a lot of pregnancies and a lot of little people in my practice. I really enjoyed working with kids, but really whatever you want to talk about foundationally, and I'm not here to trash diets or talk negative about anything, but what I am here to really talk about is promoting more fruits and vegetables, into your diet and lifestyle. I don't care what degree you might have behind your name. If you're not talking to your patients about, eating more produce, drinking more water, exercising, that's kind of foreign to some of us, getting sleep, again, another foreign thing. They're telling us 8 hours per night, not per week, that we should be sleeping. And, those kind of simple, but yet, difficult things for some of us, those basic principles were the foundation of my practice. And I'm even kind of embarrassed to share this, but back in the day, my wife and I, we were really big into juicing. We did that for about 8 years. And, my thinking in my practice is, I know it's hard to get people to eat more fruits and vegetables. Change is hard, but surely they're going to want to juice. So we bought about 6 champion juicers, and we had those in our kitchen area. And for those few patients that were interested, we'd give them kind of a juicing 101 class, set them back in the kitchen, and invariably that was a total flop. But, my focus, our goal was to get people to eat more fruits and vegetables. And, along came this Juice Plus stuff, which I'll be honest with you, I was not looking for another thing to do. Juice Plus kind of found us. And I even told, it was the wife of another chiropractor, a good friend of mine. I told her, I said, I'll try your products. Made sense to me, but I don't want anything to do with anything else that's, associated with that. And I just didn't know what I didn't know. But I did like the concept, fruits and vegetables, berries in a capsule, or soft chew form. And again, my kids were ecstatic. They had been juicing and, anything but that was kind of where they were at. So we added it to our diet. And, I knew enough to go ahead and register the whole family. If I'm going to take it, I might as well, get the whole family taking it. So I registered with the company. And, I'm not here to tell you that Juice Plus cures anything. Juice Plus is not in place of eating right, but it's a great first step. And what was really interesting for me was, we were juicing, we were eating pretty well, not perfect, but we were eating really well. And my oldest son at the time had a little bit of acne, some skin issues. And, after adding Juice Plus to his diet, after about 2 months, his face cleared up. And again, I'm not making any claims here. Juice Plus does not cure acne, but in his situation, it had to be the Juice Plus. And what we know is good nutrition helps everything, right? So it was really his experience that piqued our interest in the company. And we actually went to a conference in San Diego in March of '99 to check out, the company, really to get away from Ohio in March. But we went, and, we were impressed. It wasn't a lot of hype. It was just good people who wanted to buy a great product. And what really caught my attention was the research behind Juice Plus. Because really, and there was a time that I recommended a lot of supplements, and, that was always falling short of, the desired outcomes. But really, there's not much research out there. Even today, there's nothing that validates what you're telling people about whatever you're asking them to take. And of course, Juice Plus, at that time, they had three studies, which if that's all they had today, it would still be more than, most anything else out there. But they've got over 40 studies, and I'll touch on that. But, that's really what gave me the confidence and credibility to not only take it for myself and my family, but also recommend it in my practice. And I love the simplicity of it. You're not talking dozens or hundreds of different products. Basically, you're talking about a fruit, vegetable, and berry blend. We call that our trio blend, which when you eat that, you're getting over 30 different plant sources in your diet. And I don't know how many of you are getting 30 different plants in your diet, but the broad spectrum nutrition was very appealing. Since, they came out with the capsules, they've since added an omega blend, which is a beautiful blend of plant omegas, which is far better than fish oils. And they also come out with what they call a tower garden. It's an aeroponic growing system where you can grow your own fruits and veggies year round. So everybody's iced in right now. When you were introducing yourself, you could be growing veggies inside right now. Pretty cool. But I like the simplicity of it. I also like that you didn't have to inventory any products, in your office. Matter of fact, we discourage that. We have what we call a preferred customer program, which you sign up a customer and they deal directly with a company. So I like that. The simplicity, the affordability. When you look at the quality and the variety of the produce that you're getting in Juice Plus, it really is a no-brainer. But, I thought, why not? I'm going to share this in my practice. I'm not a salesperson, not a pushy person, but, you want to share good things, like you want to share a good meal or a good movie that you saw. You want to share with people that you love. And I love my patients. I never pushed it on them. And when I talk to health professionals, doctors say, well, I don't know if I should sell something to them. And I'm like, well, you're selling stuff to them in recommending drugs, or if you're a chiropractor, maybe you're selling supplements or whatever. And medical doctors say, well, I'm not making money on those pharmaceuticals. But the fact is you are making money on those drugs via, testing or follow-up. Hopefully you're following up to your patient. The fact is we want to offer to our patients the very best. And you don't make a bunch of money on Juice Plus, but you're giving them the number one selling whole food product in the world. It's simple. You're not asking them to take tons of stuff. And, again, the research, if you haven't seen the research, if you're a guest tonight, you got to check out the Juice Plus research, the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the world. They've got close to 45 clinical studies, all of it gold standard, meaning double-blinded, placebo-controlled, randomized crossover studies, which is the best research that you can have. And tonight is not about the research, but when you do research at places like MD Anderson, Wake Forest, Brigham Young, Tokyo Women's College, Charité Hospital in Germany, a huge study done there. It's the research, again, that gives me the confidence to say Juice Plus is the best thing that you can add, to your diet. It's definitely the next best thing to fruits and vegetables. And being Heart Health Month, Juice Plus has been shown to lower blood pressure. It's been shown to reduce that bad or oxidized LDL cholesterol, reduce something called homocysteine, which if it gets to too high levels in your body is a negative. Juice Plus has been shown to lower that. It's been shown to help skin health, oral health, support and strengthen your immune system, which that's big in the news nowadays, right? We want to have strong immune systems. How do you have a strong immune system? You eat lots of fruits and veggies, right? Juice Plus has been shown to help so many parameters of physiology. If you're not familiar with the research, check it out. They've tested it on little people, old people, babies in utero, military folks, cancer survivors, old people, young people. They've even tested it on attorneys. I kind of joke on that one. They actually did a study on first-year law school students down in Florida. But the fact is again, going back to nutrition helps everything. If you want to live long and die short, you got to eat lots and lots of fruits and veggies. And for me, Juice Plus was that perfect fit. And again, being a health professional, sharing it in my practice, Juice Plus, the Juice Plus company, they have actually developed what they call the Wellness Plus program. And it's very seamless, very easy for any health professional to add Juice Plus to their practice. And basically the way I did it in my practice, I never pushed Juice Plus. People are coming to me first and foremost for chiropractic care, right? I'm not the Juice Plus salesperson necessarily, but it is one of the tools in my toolbox. And what I would say is, I'm looking at Christy Vogelsberg up there in the corner, so I'll use Christy as my patient. I would say something like, Christy, of course, I know her history and what's going on. Christy, I've been taking this Juice Plus stuff now for 24 years. I love it. There's a ton of science behind it. I'd love to have you check out this YouTube video by Dr. Jan Roberto. Talks about the connection between nutrition and disease. And if you're interested, I'd love to have you check that out. And then in a couple of days, I'm going to have my wellness coordinator, Karen, give you a call to see if you have any questions or interest. So basically, I would make a recommendation in the office. This is what I take. Lots of good things behind it. Check it out. And if they're interested, then great, check it out. And I would write JP on their travel card. And then when they took that to the front desk, the receptionist would note that, and then we would follow up. And something called the wellness coordinator. And again, the company has developed this program. It's very easy, and it can be profitable too. What I did is we had staff members do that, and they were able to generate some additional income by helping with the follow-up and with the basically the patient care. But that's a great program. But first and foremost, if you're new to this, you're checking it out, my goal, my challenge, my dare you would be just add Juice Plus to your diet. Try it for 4 or 5 months. It's food, it's not a drug, it's going to take some time, but try it out first. And if you find, like myself and many others on this chat tonight, that you see some positive things, I guarantee you're going to want to share it in your practice. And